just received a new guitar. Now this was, actually I saw this on Average Joe's channel. He did a quick video just alerting people that this guitar was on sale on Amazon. Picked this up for $75. And I think that this might be the cheapest guitar that I've bought on Amazon so far. But I've heard really good things about Bullfighter, so I decided to check it out. Now, full disclosure, I have actually already unboxed this guitar. Not this guitar, but this guitar. This is the replacement for that, and to be honest with you, that guitar is fantastic. It's actually my favorite guitar right now. I'll probably show you in a little bit. It just came, it had some dents, some marks on the neck, on the fretboard, fingerboard. So it's playable, it's great, but it just had a few imperfections, so I decided to order a replacement. It was something I couldn't fix myself. There were a couple other things which I'll get into later, but so this is the replacement, so we're gonna just unbox this. I haven't taken the tape off or anything yet. Do that quick. And I'm assuming this is gonna come with everything that the last one came with. Oh, I didn't cut one all the way. There comes a little bag of goodies, tuner, Strat, cable, strings, cloth, picks. And another cable, Allen key, truss rod adjustment, and trim bar. Which is all the same stuff in the last one. It's not packed in anything except the bag. Look and see. And here we are. Kind of a surf green color. I'll try and get some close-ups in a little bit. Let's take a look. There is something there on the fretboard, just there. A little discoloration. It might just almost looks like it's the wood, but I think it's okay. I noticed on the last one the strap buttons were loose. These actually feel good. The tuners on the one that I've been messing with while waiting for this one, solid, like extremely. I think I tuned it once after I got it and kind of stretched out the strings a little bit, and maybe had to make a few minor adjustments after that. And since then I haven't had to tune it. It stayed in tune. These tuners are really good, considering this is an under $100 guitar. Everything feels stable there. Pegs aren't wiggly. The action looks really good. From what I can tell, the neck looks pretty good. Actually, I can check it real quick. Swoop around the camera. Should have had this on the table, but that's all right. So not as flat as, not as straight as the lat one. There's a little bow. But I think that might be all right. It's probably gonna be okay, but I can always tweak that if I need to. One other thing I noticed on the last one was the jack output was not very stable. I had a really hard time just playing the guitar, and the jack would just, just all the sound would cut out to the amp because the jack had come loose. The switch feels super solid. Very nice. The pots are that one's a little stiffer. The volume seems really loose. Not really loose, but looser than the other two. I will test this jack and see if that seems loose or anything. It's a loud guitar, and at least the one I've been playing, it's the first time. It's significant how much the body vibrates while you're playing, and you can feel it humming against you. It's fantastic feeling. I'm assuming this is going to be the same way. Anyway, I'll go into a little bit more of a deep dive with that. I think this looks pretty good as a replacement. Again, I don't see any blemishes. I'll take a closer look. The neck looks pretty snug in the pocket. I don't see any blemishes or anything. The nut is pretty flush. I don't know if this is a plastic nut or a bone nut. On the website, on the Amazon description, it said something like, in describing the nut, cow bone string pillow was their description of the nut. So they said cow bone, so bone, nice little neck carve on the back with the plate, which is branded. The tuners are branded, Bullfighter as well. I don't have a problem with the headstock. This is my first maple neck guitar. Oops. Guess I'm keeping it now. I think that's fine. The bridge actually feels really smooth. The fret ends sharp. Those will need to be filed. The last one I kind of checked the fret level. That seemed pretty good. I didn't really have any buzzing strings, kind of that weird G string issue, but I hadn't changed the strings or lubricated, so I will do that with this. But this looks great. I'm really looking forward to playing it. Yeah, I'm excited. This should be, for under $100. Fantastic, fantastic. I will do a little bit more of a deep dive and do a little playing, and then maybe do a couple of videos on this. Take the strings off, get into the electronics, make a plan for upgrades, or address where I need to get upgrades. We'll see. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the D-120 HSS Strat style. And all I've done to this is tune it up. That's literally all I've done. I came with a little tuner, nothing special, although it is branded Bullfighter, so that's impressive. And you know, to have the branding, like the branded tuners on the guitar, the neck plate there branded, the tuners branded. It's kind of just a nice little premium, feels a little more premium. This guitar is pretty much good to go out of the box. I'm having a little trouble with the G string, usual stuff. But I mean, the action's pretty good. I'll measure it actually. I'm gonna do another video where I take this thing apart, take the strings off, get a good look under the hood. See, and I'll take a look at seeing, kind of go over it with a fine-tooth comb, and see if I need to do any upgrades or if I want to do any upgrades. Yeah, but right now everything looks great. Let's hear it. There is a lot of humming. I don't know if that's coming through. I don't have the gain up very much. It's pretty clean. Neck, middle. Bridge. Whoa. That's loud. Man, it's loud. You back off the volumes. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Let's throw a little shade on it. Throwing the shade, that's loud. say this has stayed in tune pretty well. Or at least the first one I had, and I didn't put the trem bar on that one. So maybe that's why I didn't have to make any adjustments. This one is a little bit more, but I still think the tuners, again, for the price, are fantastic. Yeah, I cannot say enough good stuff about this guitar. I wish this had been my first Jeep guitar. I wish this had been my first Jeep guitar. And then maybe I wouldn't be so anxious about buying Jeep guitars online. Although if this was my first Jeep guitar, I probably wouldn't know half the stuff I know about guitars now. So I have a feeling I'm going to keep this around and do some fun stuff with this for a long time. Anyway, I'll do another video and we'll get into the guts and take it apart and take a look and see what everything is and yeah, see what happens.